Hey guys, today is Wednesday. It is the 3rd of October. And it's hard to believe it's October already, but it is. And I'm trying to get comfortable. I don't know where to start. Not a whole lot has happened this week, or since Sunday when I did the last vlog. But for some reason today I'm actually in a halfway decent mood. So I guess that's a good thing. And there we go, Stormy with the ums again. But yeah, oh well. So the debates are on tonight, and I don't know if I'm going to watch them. I'll probably watch some of it just to see what's going on and what each one has to say, because I'm curious. The main thing is the medical end of it, just trying to figure out where they stand on that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I am not going to say. Actually, one of the ladies last night did a vlog, and it was a tag, which I'm probably going to do maybe tomorrow, if I feel like it, but I'll probably do it. And it was a few questions on the whole Romney-Obama thing. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that tomorrow after I watch part of that tonight and go from there. We'll see what happens. Anywho, but like I said, yeah, nothing major has gone on since Sunday. I mean, we're only 3 days after that, so, but it's no, not too much. A few things I wanted to discuss. One of them, I can't seem to sit still. I can't get comfortable in this chair. But anyway, I don't know how many of you live in deed restricted communities, but here where we are is deed restricted, and we get this magazine. It's called The Woodsman, and we get it once a month. And in this one, they had a proposal on some existing restrictions and some that they're wanting to get passed. Now, mind you, when we moved here, I pretty much, take that back, no, I did. When we first moved here from Tampa, oh God, I picked this community, I picked the area, and at the end of the day, truth be told, we had looked at several houses in this community, and I pretty much picked the house that we're in. So, excuse me. It's good tea. So, going in, we knew it was deed restricted, and of course, when you purchase a home in a deed restricted community, when you go to closing, you get the booklet, and you know what you're getting into before you move in, because anybody should read all that crap. Alright, so since we've been here, and again, we've been here since 2000, and we had only gotten a couple of letters on a few things, minor things, nothing, extravagant. Like, for instance, one, I don't know, a lot of you down in Florida remember the drought, the big drought where we didn't really have, I mean, it was bad. We're going back probably 9 years, maybe, something like that. So, but anyway, I wanted to wash my car, and now mind you, one of the deed restrictions are no cars in the yard, no cars parked in the street. So I decided to wash my car, and at the same time we needed a little bit of water on the yard, because at that time we were also under water restrictions. So I had put the car in the yard just to wash it, dry it, put it back in the driveway. So I washed the car. came back in to get a towel, and I can't remember what else I was doing at the time, but anyway, from the time I came in to the time I got back out, dried the car off, put it back in the drive, the little old lady drives around in the car, had been done rode by, and we got a letter on it. So, I mean, it was little nitpicky things that I don't like, and they do tend to do that here. But whatever. So anyway, back to the Woodsman. They are now proposing, and again, I don't mind deed restrictions. I prefer living in a deed-restricted community because, quite frankly, the crap that we dealt with in Tampa where we lived before was just, it was too much. I mean, it was way too much. If I want to hear somebody's music 4 houses down, I mean, it was too much. Whatever. So anyway, in the Woodsman, they are now proposing that vehicles have the tires on the car that comes on the vehicle when you purchase it new. Meaning, you know, a lot of younger people, and especially up here where I live, there are a lot of, we'll just say country folk. And they have their four-wheel drive trucks and whatnot. And, you know, some of them will put the bigger, jack them up, put the bigger tires on, and some people do the same thing with their cars. Which is no big deal. That's their personal property. They can do whatever they want to do with it. Well, now they're coming in and saying you can't do that. That it has to be the correct size tire from the manufacturer, the vehicle manufacturer. I want to know how that can even, and apparently that's already actually in existence, but I think they're going to start pushing it. But I want to know how they're going to start pushing it. I mean, do they have like a list? And then are they going to take a tape measure and go up in somebody's yard, which they cannot do, by the way, and measure the tires on, I don't know how they're going to do this. They're getting ridiculous on some of these things. They really are. And it's a pain in the ass. You know, they can't seem to tackle the people that have no yard at all. You know, you can have a certain percentage of a yard that's dead, but you can't have, like, the whole front yard dead. You have to maintain it. And there are people around here that has grass, you know, 2-3 feet high, and it's just, there's so much going on that they need to tackle before they start tackling just silly shit. You know, I just don't understand it. I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but whatever. Yeah, I don't get it. They're just nitpicking, and it's insane. But again, it's deed restricted, and you have to follow the rules, and I totally get that, and I have no issue with it because I don't do anything to break the rules here anyway. But when it comes to nitpicking at people, there's bigger things to be dealing with besides somebody's tires on their car. It's ridiculous. But, whatever. What else? Like I said, not that much has gone on. I am going to watch some of the debates, and then probably tomorrow I'll do that tag. And, that should be interesting. I don't normally want to get into politics on YouTube, and I'm not really going to get into it. I will be doing the tag, though. But I'll wait and see what happens tonight. So, you know, whatever. Now, oh, you know what? Which reminds me. And here I said I wasn't going to get into it, but I'm getting into it. I keep seeing on my Facebook page people putting up pictures of, and it's more than one, I've seen it numerous times, but they'll take pictures of like gas station signs of prices of $1 something and put it on and say, well, this is what it was 4 years ago when Obama took office. I don't know whether you guys are living at, but here, where I am, when Obama took office, the gas price was right at the 3 mark. You know, it was, actually no, it was higher than that. It was more like 3.30 something, I believe, right in that general area. So I don't know where you all are living, to have $1 or something of gas 4 years ago, but it wasn't here. I have no clue where this is coming from. To me, and one of the pictures I know is faked, totally faked, because they took a picture of the gas sign, and yet there's like a 2010 vehicle in the parking lot of the gas station that they took the... Come on. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, not that I like the man, I'm not wild about him, but I'm just saying, I mean, you know, people get things straight. My God. I don't get it. So yeah, little things irritate me, but that's alright. And, oh my God, another thing. I'm on a roll tonight, and I'm sorry, but where in the hell did this... I can't believe I'm bringing this up, but hey, where did this no homo come from? Okay, alright. You know how somebody will leave a posting on Facebook, and somebody will comment, say somebody's going through some situation that's not the best, and then somebody will come in, a friend of theirs. Now, if it's another male, if it's a male that's left the status, and another, say one of their male friends comes in, and they'll leave their comment, and at the end, you know, love you, bro. But then, and that should be sufficient, okay? Nobody thinks anything about this, right? But they have to put behind that, no homo. Okay, now, I'm sorry. If you are that insecure in your life, or you may have something going on that either you don't want people catching on to, I don't know. There's no need for that. If it's come to a point to where you can't show or say something how you feel to another individual, and it be the same sex, and you're afraid that somebody's going to take it the wrong way and attack you, there is something seriously wrong. You either have some shitty friends or something. I mean, it used to really make me mad, but now I laugh at it because I see it all the time. You know, even with the females, love you girl, no homo. Who the hell cares? Is it really come to that you can't say something without having to clarify? I don't understand. I don't get it. But that's just me. I mean, I'm sorry. I just, you know, I'm one of these people and everybody knows it. I say it all the time. You know, if I leave a message for somebody, I'll leave my little XO about it, and you know what that means. And I don't put... Well, I can't put that, but still, that's not the point. It's just, it's sad. If it's come down to that, to where you have to clarify there's something totally wrong. It's just me, I'm sorry. But, I don't know. Little things irritate the piss out of me sometimes. They really do. It's insane. But, yeah, whatever. And Stormy, I cannot wait to see the outcome of the costume that you're putting together. I can't remember exactly what you said it was. I know it in my head, but I can't, you know. I can't wait to see that. That is going to be awesome. And if you can get with Marissa and you two do like this costume showdown, that would be cool. I would love to see that from the both of you, actually. But, yeah. Which brings me to another point. Whenever I bring somebody up on YouTube, if say like Stormy, I talk about her a lot. I just brought Marissa up, and I know a lot of you don't know each other, and that's fine. If I don't mention somebody in particular, don't take that to heart. It's just whatever's on my head at any particular time. Obviously, for all the people on, especially on YouTube, if you're there and I'm subscribed to you and you're subscribed to me, apparently there's a reason for it. Just because I don't mention your name or give you a shout at any point, don't take it to heart. It just depends on how my mind's working at the time and who I remember at that particular time. So, you know, just saying. Because I know sometimes people can get like offended over little tiny things, and obviously here that is not the intention. So yeah, just don't take things to heart like that. And oh, also, another shout, Dewey, and his screen name is Dewey70, who is hilarious, and you know, he's a very good-hearted individual, but funny as heck. I mean, he is absolutely hilarious. If you go, you know, I don't know. See, I'm with you, Stormy. I don't know. I'll have to check. But if you can go into the, like, see my subs or whatever, just look him up. And his screen name is Dewey70. Go watch his vids. he's got some funny stuff up there. But back to the point of bringing him up. Again, thank you for that comment or that message you sent the other day. That meant a lot. And mainly the reason it meant a lot, because I'll just give you guys a bit of background. He is a person that I met 9-10 years ago. He was a customer that used to come in to where I used to work in Tampa, and very frequently, he wasn't around too long, just off and on, and then he had moved away, and somehow or another, like a couple years ago, I ran into him on YouTube through my other channel that I have, which is basically just strictly like a music channel. We got this whole vinyl thing going on, and I ran into him there, and I had watched a couple of his videos, and I was like, God, the guy looks familiar, but I could not place him. You know, I knew him from somewhere, but I just could not place him. And then finally, I think through commenting back and forth on our videos and stuff, he finally asked, he's like, you know, do you live in Tampa? And then I knew who it was, so yeah. But yeah, it's funny how you meet people and then later on you run into them in other places, especially on YouTube. It's kind of cool. But no, seriously, thank you. That, you know, that meant a lot coming, not just saying coming from you, but it just meant a lot the way you put it, so I do appreciate it, thanks. And yeah, we do got to do some vinyl damage eventually. So, alright guys, I have rambled enough. I know that I've made no sense at any of this, but I don't know. This, you know what, take me for what it is. It's just, this is who I am. And again, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'll try to get that that tag done. So I'm going to jet off here for now, get this rendered in the computer, and get it uploaded. Quick, anybody who uses the flip camera, how many of you can directly upload it without having to render it in the computer? I can do that, but by the time the end of the video is done, or gets to the end of the video, the more it goes along, in other words, it ends up off track. In other words, you know, I'll be talking, but the sound doesn't come till later, unless I go through the trouble of rendering it and uploading it that way. So yeah, for those of you who've had the flip camera, let me know how y'all actually, if you know, if there's another way of doing it without having to go through all that trouble, because it is time consuming. But alright guys, I will do the thing tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye.